What's up everybody? It's Old Man Winter 8 for Sun and Ski Sports, and I'm going to give you the ins and outs of the Anon M5 goggle. So the M5 goggle is one of the newest models in the Anon goggle lineup. And the cool thing about this goggle is it has a lens that's very specific and very different than a lot of the lenses on the market. So usually when you're looking at lenses, you're looking at your cylindrical and you're also looking at your spherical lenses. Cylindrical is just like a cylinder, basically curves around your head, but it does not curve from top to bottom. This is kind of a classic look. It has a little bit less expensive lens, but people really like that kind of retro look where it is flat from top to bottom. Then when you go to a spherical lens, that's exactly like a sphere where it's bent this way and it's bent this way. And then you're gonna see some lenses that are called toric, where basically the lens is still spherical, but the axis that it's bent side to side is actually a little different than top to bottom. Now the reason they do that with a toric lens where they're doing that different curve from top to bottom and side to side is that the goggles are shaped a little bit different. The way that they sit on your face, you definitely can benefit from a toric shape. That length from here to here versus here to here can really make a big difference in the amount of glare and the amount of vision when the lens is trying to match up with your eyeballs. Now with the M5, what they've done with the lens is they've actually taken it to another level where they've kind of mellowed out the amount of curve from top to bottom. So the nice thing is you still get that cool retro look of the cylindrical lens, but you are still getting a little bit of a mild curve from top to bottom, which is going to be reducing glare, and you're still getting a goggle that has a really big, wide open peripheral, so you get awesome vision, and you get less distortion than you have with a traditional cylindrical lens. And then from there, you're gonna get all the high-end features that are on a lot of the Anon goggles. You have the Magnetech lenses, where it's literally just magnets that are super strong that hold the lenses in, so it's very easy to swap them in and out. Personally, I like it because it's a lot easier to clean your lenses without actually having to take your goggles off. You can literally pop the lens out, take the bag or the cloth out of your pocket, clean them, and then snap them back in, and you can do this anywhere. When you're looking through these lenses, these are their perceived lenses. So basically what this is they've taken the lenses and they've made a very high contrast lens that really brings out a lot of the shadows no matter what tint you have. So it's a little easier to see those little bumps and lumps and things in the snow that might kind of buck you or maybe catch you a little off guard. And the nice thing about the perceive is that they've actually tuned that to be very specific to snow, because the light that's coming at you and the reflections that are coming at you from white, bright snow, especially when it's not a very sunny day, they're a little bit different than all the light that's coming at you on a day-to-day basis when you're not at the mountain. And then on the outside of the lenses, they are hydrophobic and oleophobic, so they are repelling water, they're repelling oils, helping to keep them dry, keep the water spots off, also making it so you can see a little bit better, and they do have a scratch resistant coating as well. And like most other goggles, you're gonna have that anti-fog on the outside and on the inside of the lenses to help keep you seeing everything no matter what the conditions are. And then when we go to the inside of the goggle, we're gonna have that triple layer face foam with that nice fleece that's moisture wicking right against your face. So you're gonna get a good seal on your face to help keep you warm, but also keep it breathable so you can actually stay comfortable. And these frames are also OTG, so they are over the glasses compatible, where they have a little notch cut out of the side of the frame. So when you are wearing glasses underneath them, the frame is not going to push on your glasses and just make it a lot more comfortable to be wearing when you actually have some frames on underneath. And when you look at the strap, we're gonna have that silicone beading on there that basically helps keep your goggles in place, especially when you're stretching it over the top of your helmet, because we don't want that thing moving around on you, especially if you take a hard digger. And as if that wasn't enough to make these some of the best goggles on the market, it features their Mfi system. So the Mfi system are these magnets that are on the bottom of the frame. Now the majority of these do come with a face mask, and it basically has a wire inside with corresponding magnets that match up. So when you pull the face mask up, it clicks to the bottom of the goggles and it keeps your face mask up all day long. It also holds it off of your face, so you've got a little bit more room to breathe. And it really helps make the most comfortable, seamless connection from your goggles into your outerwear. And whether you're looking at the M5, which is the larger frame, or the M5s, which is for those smaller heads, most of these models are going to come with two lenses. So you're going to have a lens like this one for your nighttime and your low light conditions. And you're also going to have a lens like this for when it's a little bit sunnier out. But the cool thing is no matter what with these goggles, with the two lenses, you're pretty much going to be covered no matter whether the sun is out or whether it's hiding behind the clouds or even hiding behind the earth. But if you got any questions beyond anything that we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. Also make sure to check out any of the Sun and Ski locations or head on over to sunandski.com.